Hello everyone, it's Judy and you're welcome to Smartwatch Series. The Fenix 8, which succeeded the Fenix 7, ushered in some new additions to the Fenix series. It welcomed AMOLED display, on-wrist calls, and even diving support. The Fenix 8 starts at $1,000. Meanwhile, there is a lower-end $800 Fenix E, which looks identical to the Fenix 8, but then it lacks ECG, on-wrist calls, flashlight, and more. So, what is the difference between the Fenix 8 and Fenix E? The first difference between the two is that the Fenix E lacks the flashlight feature, which can come in handy in the dark. Moreover, unlike Fenix 8, which is available in 43, 47, and 51 mm sizes, Fenix E is only available in 47 mm size. Even more is that while both watches have the same fiber-reinforced polymer frame with a metal rear cover, Fenix 8 comes in either stainless steel bezel with Corning Gorilla Glass DX screen or titanium bezel with sapphire glass screen. On the other hand, Fenix E only comes in stainless steel bezel with Corning Gorilla Glass DX. Moreover, unlike Fenix 8, there is no solar model for the Fenix E. I have already talked about the difference between the Fenix 8 AMOLED and solar model in another video. You can click on the card that appears on the screen right now to learn more. So guys, as far as design is concerned, the Fenix E is as durable as the Fenix 8, but it is only available in a 47 mm case size and it lacks the flashlight feature. Moving on guys, another main difference between these two is that unlike Fenix 8, Fenix E lacks a microphone and speaker. As a result, you cannot take calls with the Fenix E. You can't also record your voice with it. Moreover, it also lacks the voice assistant and offline voice assistant features of the Fenix 8. Furthermore, while both watches have inbuilt GPS and features preloaded maps, Fenix E lacks multi-band GPS. With dual-band GPS, which has now become a norm for high-end GPS watches, the Fenix 8 can offer better mapping accuracy even in difficult terrains like those with very tall buildings or tree covers. The Fenix E also lacks the ECG function, which is available in Fenix 8, and it has a smaller 16GB of storage compared to 32GB of the Fenix 8. Another difference between the Fenix 8 and Fenix E is diving support. The Fenix 8 supports diving up to 40 meters and also features a long list of diving features that makes it a decent diving machine. In the battery department, while the Fenix E is not as equipped as the Fenix 8, they both have the same battery life. Compared to the Fenix 8 47 mm unit, both watches have the same up to 16 days of battery life in smartwatch mode. Though with the Fenix 8 47 mm solar model, you get a longer battery life. Nonetheless, the Fenix E with up to 16 days of battery life is no doubt very outstanding. And talking about the prices, like I mentioned earlier, the Fenix E is $200 cheaper than the Fenix 8, while the Fenix 8 43 and 47 mm sizes retail at $1,000 for the stainless steel bezel. It is $1,100 for the titanium bezel. Meanwhile, the 51 mm size costs $100 more. On the other hand, the Fenix E retails at $800. So guys, the big question is the lack of ECG, on-wrist calls, voice assistant, flashlight, dual-band GPS, diving features, and higher storage worth $200? It's your call to decide. Personally, I think the Fenix 8 is a better bargain. The higher storage means you can take more music and maps with you. Moreover, on-wrist calls and voice assistant are a highly welcomed additions. It makes the Fenix 8 truly smart. So if you want all the perks, the Fenix 8 is a better bargain. However, if you are low on budget, the $800 Fenix E is no doubt an outstanding GPS watch. And guys, that is it for this video. If you find this video helpful, please give me a thumbs up, and if you have not subscribed, smash the subscribe button. Until next time, goodbye.